weather forecast is calling for tons and tons of rain. Like downpour of rain today. Welcome to another day. Rain, rain. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. All right, you saw our weather conditions. Rain, rain, rain. If you look at my weather app from on Sunday, it showed rain 100% all week long. So you just have to embrace the rain. We had a little bit on Monday. We had a little smidgen of opportunity to go walking, and you saw that, and then it rained on us. And then yesterday, it poured rain here all day. All day. I drove to another town about 20 minutes away, and it was like the sun kind of was coming out, and I'm like, oh, hopefully our town will have that too. But then driving back, it was just downpour rain. I'm like, nope, not a chance. So today I got the notice we'll have lots of rain today. That's okay. Lots of rain means that lots of green will come, lots of things will grow. It's all good. So today is another rain inside day. I think nothing worse than being stuck at home because you're forced to, and then also be stuck at home when it's raining because kids need to run. Kids need to do things. My boys are busy. I sent them out yesterday with the umbrella, and I was like, go ahead and go outside, go play. So they ran around the yard with my umbrellas, and I'm like, that's okay. They're staying busy, and it's all good. So hopefully we'll get a little smidgen of time today. We'll see how the day goes. So today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope your day is going well. I got up and got my stuff done, had a good morning, got my cup of coffee. Didn't show that. I show my coffee every morning. Trying to switch things up a bit because you guys see coffee of Amy every day, you know, gotta change things up. So today is just gonna be a light pickup of the house. Yesterday, Lauren had kids. There wasn't really a whole lot to do. They just kind of chilled. They watch old movies, which is awesome, old videos, things like that. So today is gonna just be a light pickup, nothing too much. Few dishes, gonna run the robots, maybe one load of laundry. I don't have to, but I probably just wash towels just because, you know, our towel situation is always huge. And then I'm gonna kind of gather up my fragments in my refrigerator. This is our second week of eating up like our fresh fruits and veggies. Last week I cut them all up and we've been eating them, which is awesome. And so I want to get through and kind of go see what we need. It's amazing how much there's still left, which is good. So our snacks we made a big puppy chow. That one is gone. Popcorn is gone. Still have a big pan of Rice Krispies over here on the stove. So lots of treats. I won't make treats until Friday. So Friday's video will be all of our preparing for the week. So I'm gonna my goal is kind of get out what we have so that it gets eaten up. Oh, it's at the door. So that it gets eaten up in the next day or two. And then I'll prepare some dinner. You know, I always prepare food because kids have to eat. We have to eat, all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna get my coffee rolling here. I'm gonna get my earbud in. Love my earbud. Oops. It's on. And then get going with our day. You guys ready to go with our day? I don't know what we'll do. I've got project. Oh, I know. I'm gonna do a deep clean the bathroom downstairs. I don't usually do that bathroom, but I'm gonna clean down there. Lauren cleans down there, but we're gonna do a good deep clean. And then we're also gonna do some projects. I forgot. Hello. I've been wanting to paint. Should I bring in? Let me show you. All right. This wall hanging right here. Let me turn the light on. Is cream color. So. But I've got white now. Everything's white. So I think I'm going to paint that white and then rough it up. I know the pressure. I'm like, how do you even do that? And Greg's like, take a picture beforehand. I'm like, oh, genius. So I'm going to paint that white, and then I got some sandpaper to scuff it up. That I'm going to do today. We painted that one to match the blues more in the house, and then that I painted white. And then I'm going to do this picture. This is green, not picture. This wall hanging is green. I don't know why I bought green. I guess the colors, I matched more when I had teal, but now that I have the blue, I think I'm gonna do that navy. So that's gonna be my goal today. I'm just looking at everything. Unless I put that over my desk and put a new picture there. No, I think I'll just leave that there. I did find a picture for over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Someone suggested a mirror. I went to Hobby Lobby and looked. I kind of like the mirror, but then there was another like painting like that, or canvas of the water. It was just different colors. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I gotta do some thinking. But that right there, I'm gonna paint. Can you see here? This is the picture. Probably not good with the camera lighting, but it's got color in it. It's more bluish. And so then I'm like, is that too weird to have two photos, not photos, the canvases in that corner? I don't know, we'll see. I like that. I kind of looked at the mirrors. Let's see. They had a mirror like this. Can you guys see that? It's got like the like a window, but I don't know. I just don't know if I want a mirror over there. We'll see. This was just a suggestion. So I saw the print. I was like, oh, I like that, but is that too weird to have two? Let me bring it because you guys have good ideas. So it would be, all right, so it would be back here. So when you looked in here, you would see that print, and then the other one would be like the ocean or the water print, the sea print or whatever, but it would be more blue because it has more blue in the picture for there. Where the other one is more, it just has the blue accent. So I don't know. I'm just missing something. That's kind of like my little inspiration corner because that's my working corner. But I can also take that and put it over there and find something different right here. Decisions. I just feel like I want that print. I don't know if that would be too much, but I don't think it would. I don't know. And that's why I didn't buy it. I just looked and I was like, I need to come back and think about it for a while. And then I need to put something up here. Just looking, you know, the stuff for my table. I sat and walked around the entire store. I thought about things for my table, some kind of decoration. Had a couple ideas and I'm like, I just have to wait. Never buy an impulse. You just have to wait and see. So raining, just walking around, not a whole lot to do. Gave me time to look, so we'll see. Those are just my thoughts for yesterday when I was looking in Hobby Lobby. I was like, oh, so many good things, so we'll see. So I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna paint those two things, get that done. I have a little bit of touch-up paint on my cabinets, very small, where somebody jabbed it with a, you know, utensil, because kids are awesome. So, but they're staying up really good. The white is good. Everything is staying good. There's just a little piece of gray over here on the bottom, which nobody sees but me, in the corner that someone had jabbed. So I'm like, okay. So we're gonna touch it up with paint today too. Always good to do that. So, all right, we're gonna get going with our day. Gonna put my earbud in and get going. Let's get going. You ready? Have coffee? Get your coffee on. Let's go clean. All right, cleanup is done. I don't think I'll do a mop on the floor just because we didn't really get it too dirty. So what I'm focusing on now is this little thing right here. Like, can you see this little rack here? I don't mind it here, but I feel like we're not gonna have very many school books because it's gonna be summertime. We're still gonna get reading books from the library. Probably just like one of those baskets. So I'm thinking to move this can just go outside on the front deck. And so, just to get out of the way, we sometimes hit it walking by. And then I can put Maxine's food and water over here. So I'm thinking I'm going to move this out of the way here. So I took the ice thing off and my vacuums are fighting for all the corners. So I stuck it in here just in that cupboard. So this is just like our extra overflow cupboard of plastic containers and Evan's food. So I think I'm just gonna leave that in there because it's not too heavy to take out. And then I'm gonna clean this off. We've put most of the stuff away. So I'm gonna put, we saved 1 bag of snow. The rest I'll put in my drawer. I think just a good cleanup. One little, I'm not sure. I usually put this like over here in the corner. But I think I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I might go over there. That corner has like our games that we just have sitting there. So I might take those games out of there. Just leave the ones that we play, like Ticket to Ride and Sequence are our all-time favorite right now. So I might put the rest downstairs and then put that basket right here with our school books. Maxine's gonna be like, Mom, where's my food and water? I feel like right here is good because I'm gonna always see it. I'll put it on my desk. We don't always go over there and I'm always like, oh, Maxine's out of water. So I'll put it right here for her. This I'll put outside on the deck in a little bit. I'm gonna have the girls sharpen the pencils because that's down in Brooklyn zone. And then that way we can kind of go through the little pencil holder. Maybe we'll put them in the drawer. I don't know, we'll see. I'll just put the basket back in my room until school next year, which is awesome. Or put it on top of something and look around. Alright, this is good for now. We haven't been playing this as much as we've been playing the sequence game, and so I'm just gonna leave this here. We've been watching these in my car. So I might actually put those back in the car. I'm gonna put these in the car because we really like watching these. This is gonna be good because I'll get I ordered our school books when they come. I'll show them to you. Just a review for the summer. That's what they'll do, and then they read, but we've been using the same books because the library is closed. And then I pull out stuff that we're gonna do today that I gotta go over, and then this is gonna work over here. I think I'm gonna clean homemaking with Amy tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go through the game cupboard downstairs because I feel like I need to go through and clean that out. So, all right, let me go pick this all mess up here. Make piles for downstairs. What I like to do now is, since all my cleaning is done, get a list for the kids to do because when I'm fresh in my mind of everything I have to get done in the house, just get a little list when they get up, they have stuff to do. Okay, so after looking at my menu over here that I planned for the month, I decided what I'm gonna make today. So I'm gonna do, we haven't had pancakes this week yet, so I'm gonna do pancakes, and I've got those bananas to use up, so we'll make some yogurt smoothies because the yogurt has to, we have a lot of it in there. So I'll make that with bananas, some berry mixture, put that in the blender, and they can drink that. But I wanna get some pancakes going because I'm like, you know what, it's rainy. Who wants to wake up today? Nobody, but if you have some pancakes, that might bring some happiness. So we're gonna do that. Lunch is gonna be, I call it Mexican grilled cheese. It's basically refried beans on tortilla with cheese because I brought that stuff out to thaw because I thought we'd eat it yesterday, but there was plenty of leftovers. So lots of leftovers. So I just made a big pan for Craig, spaghetti to take to the shop so he can heat that up from the toaster oven for today. And then dinner tonight, we're gonna do chicken tonight. Usually I do chicken tomorrow, but I'm gonna do a lemon pepper chicken. Lime pepper as well. Probably, I'm hoping on the smoker if it doesn't pour all day, but even if it pours, we'll still do it, I'm sure. So I'm gonna do that with some couscous, veggies, we have a lot of salad, and I'm gonna make some strawberry pear jello because I bought all these for Easter. We never used them, so I'm gonna make that. That's something we haven't had in a long time. So we'll do that, and then that's gonna be our day for food today. And then we have lots of veggies. I kind of cleaned out my refrigerator to see like what we have. There's a lot of veggies cut up that we have to use, so just gather in fragments. So let's mix up some pancakes real quick before everybody wakes up. I'm using Hungry Jack Complete. We'll use this, and then I've got some Log Cabin No High Fructose corn syrup. Yay! I mean, they'll take fructose too, but you know, this one doesn't have any. All right, Greg just left for work, which is awesome. So I was working, these pancakes, okay, they're the protein pancakes. Now I bought the Kodiak ones from the discount store, and when I made them, they like fell apart, and I was like, that's really weird. So these ones are really falling apart too. So is that the protein? Let me bring it over here. You know what I mean? Like, they're not the best. Maybe I just added too much water. They're just kind of, you know, a little more, like, I'm really having to make sure I put oil on my griddle. Maybe my griddle is more or something. I don't know. They're just not light and fluffy pancakes. Okay, so I know they're not light and fluffy because they're wheat flour. Wheat flour is definitely going to be different than that. And I added more water to make them thinner. So, I mean, they taste fine. They're just a little, they're wheat pancakes. They're not going to get fluffy like the funfetti ones. Those were fun. Did I film that? I don't think I filmed that. Maybe I did. Madeline made those this weekend. I'm just thinking. We made funfetti ones this weekend. I don't even think I showed it at my grocery haul. It was there, but I totally forgot to say we bought funfetti pancake mix. I'm like, that's fun. For the couple bucks that this is, it's breakfast. You know what I mean? And then I've got my smoothies. So it's good. It's just it's going a good day. So I flipped my laundry. I hung up my shirts. I got a couple things that I bought at Goodwill. So I just longer tops that I saw. And then I got something at Walmart too. They had clearance clothes. So I bought like a tank top with like a sweater. It was like $9. I'm like, that's a really cheap thing. So yes, these are a little more sticky. That's okay. I mean, the kids will still eat them. So I've got my door open, and I'm hoping Maxine, I think she gave up. I was hoping she'd want to go outside and use the bathroom, but you know, when it looks like this outside, you're not gonna want to go outside and go to the bathroom. So she's over there. Hi, Maxine. The rain is not your favorite. There we go. The rain is not your favorite, is it? She says no. Does the rain not your favorite? It isn't your favorite. So I left the door open hoping she'd go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry. Rain, rain, rain. It's no fun. So good. So I think someone commented to not use the Hartz, H-A-R-T-Z, flea medicine on the dogs. I know that. I bought that. I was ordering my stuff from Walmart, and I was thinking it was for whatever reason, I buy the natural flea spray. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then I went to buy, they have little vials of it, like that stuff they put on their back. And we used it last year. It was the best stuff ever. Well, then I went to go get it this year. They don't have it. Let me bring you back over here. Tripod's all crooked. So they didn't have any. Walmart doesn't even sell it. I'm like, that's weird. But I loved it. It protected them from fleas and ticks because we have a lot of that here. And I wanted to get it. Well, I found it on Amazon. They only have for small dogs. So I'm like, ugh, that's not good. So I'm hoping that they get stuff for Ruby because I don't like using the Hartz. It's like $5-6 for the Hartz stuff for 3 months, and it's $15 for 6 months on Amazon right now for small dogs. So, but it's way better. Doesn't make your dog, like, I remember giving it to our old dog, and then after that she started like getting like shaky tremors. I don't know, not good. Like, I know it's chemicals, and then it beats the $1 million at the vet because the dogs are expensive. So I really like that stuff. They work really good. So I just ordered that this morning too, and then I've just been sitting and like looking at my home and trying to think of different things to decorate. I'm thinking of some ideas for up here on top of my refrigerator, on my table. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and just walked around, looked at stuff, and then just got some ideas. So you guys gave me some ideas, so I got myself a plane, took a picture of a few things, and then some screenshots, and then, oh, it's raining. I got my door wide open. And then, so another couple weeks, whenever I get a free mom day. I had a few hours yesterday. I was like, I'm going to take a free mom time because it's good to do that. If you can't do that, I understand. I never did, ever. I have some of you write that you're younger moms and you just don't get a break. I never had a break, ever. I had kids all the time. Greg worked a lot because he had to pay for all of us. And so never had a break. It was just me and kids all the time. So I had to find my peace and my quietness when I could, and you know, I used that time. God really worked on me and worked on my issues I was working through, and you know, learned a lot about homemaking during that time, which I can share with you now. And then, so it was good. But now I have a lot different. Life is just different. Steven's going to be 8 this year. I'm like, oh, time is flying. He's growing up. Such a good thing, seeing your kids grow after all those years of being little. So it's getting later and later. I have not got my kids up yet. I know, bad mommy. We're getting there. If they're done with school, it's kind of like raining. What are you going to do? So I started waking up, and Greg came on. I started talking to him. So We will get there eventually. But I started mixing up my Jell-O over here. And so, my camera's like on a crooked angle. I'll just talk to you on here. And so I'm gonna make that, it's gotta get set a little bit, and then you add canned pears. You blend the pears up and then put that with the Jell-O and Cool Whip or whipping cream. Love it. We haven't had that in a long time. It was a Mennonite recipe. So I'm like, that'll be a good, there we go. I got one more pancake on here. Yeah, so protein pancakes, I don't know about those. I'll just do one big giant one. Fantastic. All right, let me go put this in the sink. Let me clean my mess up, bring you over here. Okay, so next thing I'll do is get my smoothie material together so I can at least say, hey, breakfast is ready, kids. All right, I'm gonna mix together for my smoothie here. Let me show you. So I just do that. I have 3 bananas that are really ripe, so that will make it sweet. If you ever made homemade yogurt for your kids, they're not gonna like it without sugar, especially if they're used to store-bought yogurt, so add the sugar. My kids have had homemade for a while, so they're good. But I do remember when I started making it, people are like, there's so much sugar in there, or there's sugar in there. Well, it's way better than the store stuff, so I just put a little bit of spinach in it. Get their greens in there. If you freeze your spinach, you can just grab it out of the bag. All right, I'm gonna put this and mix it out. All right, moving right along, we did some school with the kids, got them breakfast, got my stuff stuck out here for the day, got some veggies out, cut this up. We gotta eat some of these up so that lid can go on. And then I made food for tomorrow, which I'll show in tomorrow's video. I just made it today so that, because tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me. So now I need to make my Jell-O. Right now, so this is a great recipe. This is, it has to sit up. Let me get my stuff out here. This was an, a Mennonite recipe that we enjoyed. I haven't made it in a long time, so I thought we'll do it twice a month because I have that pear Jell-O, or I have the Jell-O there. We don't usually eat Jell-O for anything except a holiday. So what I'm doing is this works good for like if you over can pears and they get smushy. That's where we used a lot of our stuff. But I bought 2 cans of pears because that's what I have. So you can either use a big can or a little one. So this is going to be in place of my cold liquid. So here it is. I'm going to blend this in my blender. Let me bring it over here. And then what I did is I added like 3 boxes of Jell-O and 3 cups of water. 3 cups of water, hot water, and then you should add another 3 cups. So this is gonna be my extra 3 cups with the pears. So I'm gonna blend this real quick. Wonderful. Now I'm gonna add my Jell-O to it just because it's easier. We're gonna blend that. Now, if you're fortunate, you can get your Cool Whip in there. All right, so if you have, the key is gonna be, it's all gonna fit in my blender, so you gotta be careful with it. I'm probably gonna fill this a little bit and I'll probably have to stir some in, but it mixes so well. I'm using Cool Whip, you can use homemade whipped topping, whatever you wanna use. But if you put this in here and let the blender mix it up carefully, we might be good. You know, let's just overfill it, or yeah, let's just do that. And then we'll go really slow. So just 1 container of whipped topping. Okay, we're just gonna go slow. Hold the lid. Perfect. Now it works to have a nice glass, what are those called? The trifle bowls, but I don't have one. I did at one time. So I'm just gonna pour it into my regular bowl here and then you're just gonna let it set up. So I'm gonna cover this with plastic wrap and just put it in the refrigerator, let it sit. This will be for dinner tonight. The other thing I'm gonna do is the chicken. I need to look up to see if I need to do anything to it, but I think I'm just gonna put it in the smoker with some lemon and pepper. We should be using season it. I'm gonna season my chicken, which I don't ever do. So let's cover this and put it away. All right, still raining outside. Rain, when it's raining, you just, okay, let's do projects. I got Jaden down, so she's cleaning down there. Brooklyn's down with the girls. The girls are playing games, and Jess and Steven have the Legos over here on the floor. Look at all those Legos over there. So he's doing that, and so nobody's hungry for dinner or lunch right now, so I'm like, okay, let me start painting. So I just got this off the wall, and I'm gonna paint it. I hope it's gonna turn out. We're gonna be hopeful. So it's green, I'll show you. It's definitely green color here, and I wanna go navy. This is, oh, actually that's ultra dark blue. Let me see. I grabbed this one. This is just a navy paint. So I'm going to take a picture first because Greg says take a picture always, and then you know where to sand. And I'm just gonna try it. I don't know if it's gonna look good. I'll just do a little bit in the corner here and hope it's, actually I'll do the edge first, and if it looks good, then I'll do more. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry. So I went and found my paint that I had for my kitchen. I put mine in glass jars so you could see it was separated. So I just shook it like crazy. Better than store it in the cans. I think, I don't know, maybe long term it'll stick, but as long as your lid is dry on the outside, it won't like harden up. So make sure that no paint remains on the outside. So this is my kitchen cabinets. This is a fundamental white that I painted my trim and my cabinets with, but this is I'm gonna use for my project over here. So I'm just gonna touch up with a little bit of paint over here. Real quick wipe, not a big deal. Okay, kind of hard to see. I had to paint the white on there because it wasn't, it was just way too dark. So it's gonna be one of those things that I think you stare at and you like after a while. And if I find like there's too much white, I'll just scrub it. I might sand like there's a little bit. I don't know if I like it on all of it. I might kind of sand off the brown, but we'll see, or the white. But I think that mix is nice because the couch has got that. So now I feel like it's a little more blue versus the turquoise. I'm trying to tie in my blue and gray with my blue walls because I didn't want to change my walls, but the couch has the gray cushion. I feel like that's good. It's like that beachy color, so that's good. Okay, cool. Now we're going to attempt this one. Okay, gonna take a break from painting. Kids are hungry, so I'm gonna make mixing grilled cheese. Basically a tortilla, refried beans, and some cheese. There. Okay, so we finished up lunch. Okay, so the girls did not like this. So I'm debating. It's one of those things that I would either have gotten something different or leave it up here. So I don't know. Maybe they think it's just too much. Maybe it's just because it's too blue. I don't know. I'll stare at it for a while if I don't like it. Or if I hear your comments, if they say they're bad, take that down. This I just put some white on it. It's not completely, it's still got a little bit of the cream. It's not as white as that, but at least I think it's got a little bit on there. I was just afraid after I did this blue one that it would ruin it if I put too much on there. So that's what you do, right? You trial and error. So like I said, it's just a little, we started like scratching it. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like it just looks like a dirty piece of thing on there. That's okay. I can be honest to admit defeat. we'll stir it for a while. And if I stirred it too much and go, oh, that looks bad, like I did that to the cross over there. I just stirred it for a long time and I'm like, okay, I just need it to be white again. So we'll see. We can always change it later. Okay, we're gonna go do some school now with Autumn. They're cleaning up in the kitchen, getting that done, and then I'll go over Autumn's school and then I can get chicken on the grill. So what I'm gonna do is get dinner, the chicken going. I'm gonna just do that with salad and couscous. So I'm gonna, which it's already 3, so see, not cooking my food early, it's gonna be longer, but that's okay. We're gonna stretch out and just eat a little bit later. So I'm gonna basically make my own concoction for my chicken. I'm kind of going off a lemony lime chicken. So I think I'll do lemon, some lime. I'll do garlic, pepper, salt, and just kind of marinate, put on the chicken, and then we're just gonna put it in the smoker. All right, so I probably should have done this way earlier in the day. I did not. So basically I put in here salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder so it can kind of stick to the chicken, and I squeeze some lemon on it. So I'm gonna go put it in the smoker right now, and then we'll let it smoke for a little bit, and then maybe I'll go out and sprinkle more lemon on it. We'll see, because I know it's not gonna stay in here because I'm gonna obviously drip some of it off. But that's okay. Do what you gotta do. All right, I'm gonna put the chickens on the smoker. It's gonna take a little bit of time, and that's okay. So I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff together. We're gonna do green beans with some bacon. So I'm basically just gonna put them in the, do I do 2? I'll do 2. How big of a bag? I'm gonna do some green beans here, and then I'm going to put them in the microwave so I can steam a little bit. They'll be softer. And then I'm gonna use liquid aminos. I bought some of this instead of soy sauce. Soy is so good for you. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on here to coat it, and then add a little bit of onion powder and some bacon. That'll be good. All right, then the next thing I'm gonna mix up is my couscous in a box, which is awesome. So basically put some water in a pan. I'm not gonna turn it on though, because I know it just takes about 5 minutes. Then it's nice and it doesn't get dry and all that. So put my bacon back away and then get that water in there ready. All right, so the next thing I want to make is a salad. So I've had my lettuce. We're going on our 2nd week now, and I was going through it, and some of it's getting brown on the outside, so I wanted to throw that part away that was gross. So I just took 3 of these left, so I just cut and rinse them off, cut off the yucky part. I'm basically gonna put them in a bag here so I can store them and then use them the next couple days. I don't want to make all of it into lettuce. And then I took my heads of lettuce and I chopped up the ones that were like kind of yucky because they were brown, and I was like, ooh, that's gonna be a lot of wasted lettuce. So I just chopped out the yucky, saved the good stuff. I'm gonna put this in a bag here, and then we can have salad tonight, and then we'll have this in the refrigerator. This will go a lot better. It's gonna last longer without the the yucky brown part on it. My goal is to use up all these vegetables here. So we've had these since last week, which has been good. We've just been eating a lot of good veggies. So I'm just chopping this up. There was a lot of cucumbers in there, but I made it for salad, and this will be the last salad that we have. We'll have like a chopped one on Friday, but I have more cucumbers. So I'm just gonna put it in because the kids like cucumbers. And by the way, this knife is really, really good. Sam's Club knife, greatest ever. Just needed a new knife. 20-year-old knife just wasn't cutting it. This is a great one, so hold on. This is the salad here. Got it all layered. The kids can just grab down and eat and grab from it. This will be good. With dressing, I've got, I really like the, which one do we have? The Vidalia onion one is really good. And kids like ranch, of course. So, all right, let's go clean up our mess. We can have this done. All right, it is just raining day. I was kind of hoping we get a break and go to the park, but it's like cold and rainy. Look at Maxine. She's like, I'm going to get the kitty. Poor Chappy, leave poor Chappy. Chappy's like, I'll just leave you alone. Go, Chappy, go. Okay, good. So it's just raining. Chilly, we're not gonna do the park. Unfortunately, Maddie and I have been working on worship songs for church, for our kids ministry, so I recorded a bunch so the kids could practice at home, and then we can come together and film. So we're doing that in there right now, making dinner, just waiting on the chicken, and that'll be done. What else? I'm staring at my thing on the wall. I like it, but then I'm like, am I just staring at it because I think I like it? So I need to know if it looks bad. Please don't feel bad to hurt my feelings. I'm just staring at it going, I like it, and then maybe it's not too bad, but maybe it's like awful horrible, and you're like, you need to take it down. I'm okay with that. 165, I gotta let that cook. So I'm gonna let my water boil over here for our couscous here, and then here's the green beans. I'm gonna put this back in the microwave. This is really good. Throw that in there, and then we'll have that. With the couscous, we'll just let it boil. We'll add this. I found these in the freezer. This is just a few rolls. Everybody can have one, and then we're good to go. It's a good day. I'm gonna shut the window because it's freezing. And then all I'm gonna do, I put my laptop, I've been working over here because I've been taking my laptop back and forth to mark up my marker board here. Mark off my marker board. I've been taking my laptop back and forth to Greg's shop so I can upload because, you know, our internet's wonderful. Maxie, oh, she just needs one scoop, just one, not too much, that'll make it yucky. So I'm just sitting here, we're adding files as we speak. That's what it's doing. So this video is only at 58 clips, so it won't be as big as usual, so my apologies. All right, I'm gonna let that do a shutdown cycle. It's freezing. I'm gonna get my pan here so I can grab my chicken and bring it in. The couscous will be done, and then dinner will be ready. Look at the lighting, so bad. I didn't even use tongs or anything for my chicken here. Let me just take the pan. I washed this out already, so we'll just take this out here. It's been a good day. It's a good Wednesday. I feel like I did good with school and going over what I had to go over with the kids. Let me check some. All right, there we go. Change the color. Oh yeah. Good old chicken. It's funny, like I remember going to restaurants and getting chicken like this, and I'm like, how do they make it like so perfect like that? Like I'd buy it from the bags from the store, and I'm like, now I know it's smoked chicken. That's how they do the deliciousness. So, all right, we're gonna let this cool down, and then I will put the cover on it. So let's go in and get dinner suited up. Okay, get everything else. So this is couscous. Basically, fluff it with a fork. If you don't do that, it gets some big clumps. We did that last time. So there it is. Couscous. That's the smoking, steaming. Here's our green bean casserole. Or green beans, not casserole, just green beans. Here's the chicken. There's salad. And let me get out my Jell-O here. That's gonna be a little bit runnier, but I know the kids will not care. That's a total bummer. No, let me see. Let me see if it's just not set. Well, see, it is. It's just softer. That's okay. We'll just eat from the outside. It's just not as thick as it should have been. Sorry, that was my fault. Less water, people. I have the exact recipe on my blog, and it's the exact measurements. I just winged it and didn't do a good job winging it. So this, and this, and salad. What a dinner plate looks like. This is it. This is the kids. We got the couscous, the veggies, the salad. There's a roll and some of the chicken, and then I'll put this in a little cup next to it. So that's gonna be dinner. Delicious. Maxine's like, I smell it. You smell it, don't you, Maxine? All right, so I'm gonna go because I'm gonna be sitting over here. I used to work on my table all the time. I loved it. Then I got a desk, and it's like, okay, I have my own little space now, but I forget how much better a big giant open table is. And then it's so much brighter in here because you're right in the kitchen, but I just have to have a risk of having a laptop in the middle of the kitchen, you know, or a child can spill anything on it. So I'm gonna work on editing today's video, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it'll be long or not. I just started, I literally got it. No, please don't bark. No barking. I got in like 4 minutes. That's about as far as I got. So that's as far as I went. I have a lot of questions. So let me know. Let me know about the picture on the wall, what you think, those of you that decorate. And let me know on the blue one if it's a fail. And I'm okay. No, I do good with criticism. Go ahead, and I'm on YouTube. So you have to be ready for criticism. So let me know what you think, because I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of it. We'll see. And then pretty soon, the next couple weeks, hopefully I'll get to go and at Hobby Lobby, pick up a few things for decorations. I looked up some for up there and some for my table, and you know, just to kind of spruce it up a little bit and get some more things added. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and it was just a good rainy day. Tomorrow I'm gonna have another video, homemaking with Amy. Autumn's gonna help me tomorrow. She's like, I wanna help you. We're gonna do some organizing, so we're going. All right, so tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for us as well. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I thank you guys for always watching, and we're gonna see you again tomorrow. All right, well, have a great, wonderful, fantastic rest of your day. All right.